My name is Jack today with a brand new video. Today's video, we're going to talk about Friday the 13th Part 2. Why Part 2 specifically? Don't know. I don't think I've talked about it on this channel before. I think I've done Part 3 in Jason X, so I just decided to do Part 2. Plus, it's Friday the 13th today, and I decided, hey, why not? Let's talk about Friday the 13th. So, let's go. So, depending on how you look at it, Friday the 13th Part 2 is basically a clone of the first one, sort of. It sort of reverses the roles of two main characters. So if you don't know, in the first one, the killer is Pamela Voorhees, Jason's mother. And the whole reason she starts killing is for revenge of Jason's death. But in this one, the only reason Jason's killing is due to his mother dying and being killed, and, you know, he's out there for revenge. And, I mean, he does get his revenge in, like, the first 10 minutes killing Alice from the last film, but hey, why not? Why not kill a bunch more counselors? And these are counselors in training, so yeah, fun fact, yes. Well, it's not really a fun fact, I explained in the film, but yeah. I will say one thing, I really like Jason's style in this movie. The whole, like, sack, potato sack, or pillowcase, whatever you want to call it, I feel like is like, I really like it, okay? When I think of Jason, I think of the hockey mask and mainly his look from Part 2. Really cool looking Jason in my opinion, but, you know, he doesn't get his hockey mask until Part 3, so. I will say one thing though, this film does have some decent kills, considering Tom Savini isn't doing the makeup and stuff, again, like he did in the first film. I think my favourite kill from this film has to be Mark, the guy in the wheelchair, which Jason, like, sneaks up behind him and shoves a machete into his face, and he sort of, like, goes all the way down those stairs. I almost feel really sorry for him, though. You know, going all down those stairs. I want to say they made it a bit more dramatic than it should be. But again, to be honest, not too many of the counselors in the Friday the 13th films, or, you know, people who stay at camp or whatever, the majority of people don't really care about them. They just want to see Jason, you know, kill people mainly in these films. So, yeah. What else happens in this film? The final girl, Jenny, how she defeats Jason, I think it's I would say a very iconic way to, I guess, stop Jason, considering it was used again in the Friday the 13th, the game. The way she does it is pretending to be, she finds Jason's shack in the middle of the woods and pretends to be Jason's mother, putting on the sweater and getting the hair similar to Pamela Voorhees' hair. And it almost works for a second. Almost. I mean, to be honest, I don't think, when it comes to Jason, I don't think he's a normal person, shall we say. Because any normal person would see that, don't they? It's like, hey, where my dead mother's sweater? Right, that's it. And then kill him, but no, he sort of stands there and looks confused with his pickaxe. And you know what? It sort of does work for a second, but of course, Jason notices, you know, the shrine behind Jenny, and she gets killed. I think that's the name, Jenny. Well, she doesn't get killed, but she gets, you know, doesn't work for long. But it's a great way of distracting Jason, I guess, and stopping him for a bit. Yeah. Jason Unmasked generally looks creepy in my opinion, with, like, one side's got all this, like, long hair, and if you remember, the other side is shorter. I don't know, I found that creepy at the end, where he sort of, like, grabs her through the window at the end. And yeah. And what will I rate for Friday the 13th? This is a bit shorter than I expected it to be, but I mean, there's not a ridiculous amount much to talk about in the Friday the 13th films. I mean, most of them are pretty decent and good and entertaining, but they're not exactly something which you can talk about hours and hours and hours on end. In my opinion, Friday the 13th Part 2 is a great introduction for Jason, okay? It's definitely creepy, it's definitely got some, you know, suspense in it, and there is times where, you know, it's very creepy. Very creepy, especially Jason in his whole outfit, which I've mentioned twice now, Christ. I find that outfit to be more creepy than the hockey masks, because as throughout the films, you sort of realise that you know, they get less scary throughout the entries, in my opinion. But maybe Jason Goes to Hell's quite a bit of decent gore in Jason Goes to Hell, so that gets it past, maybe. But anyway, I would rate this film out of 10, if I be perfectly honest, a 7.9 out of 10. And why exactly? Well, again, Threat Thing Part 2 is not my favourite entry in the series at all. Favourite entry is probably going to be Part 4, Part 6, and Jason X and Freddy vs. Jason. But it is still a really good entry. It's definitely not the worst entry, but it's more of the, when you look back on it, a more mediocre entry if you compare it to some of the other ones. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like, and I'll see you in the next video.